Hi again, everyone. I'm Kelly Chapman with breaking news tonight in the Fox 13 Quickcast. Happening right now in West Jordan, crews are rescuing snowmobilers that are stuck in the foothills. This is happening west of 7800 South and Bacchus Highway. You see the area on the map. We're told 2 of the riders are cold, but they're doing okay. The 3rd rider is showing signs of hypothermia. The area they're stranded in is called Nelson Peak. This is a live look. We, of course, will continue to follow this situation and bring you the very latest as it becomes available. Tonight, a Utah employee working in Little Cottonwood Canyon is recounting the moments he was caught in a massive avalanche. Jake Brown and a coworker were sitting in a truck waiting to clear debris from avalanche mitigation further up the canyon early Wednesday morning. Suddenly, the snow came down and covered his windshield.
I didn't lie, I was a little scared. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know if the window was going to bust. We were going to be buried and not be able to get out.
Wow, that was scary. Jake and his coworker were able to dig out safely. Experts say avalanche conditions continue to be extremely high right now in the backcountry.
And more snow arrives tonight for tomorrow morning's drive. We will end up with some slushy conditions, especially towards the Cache Valley and northern Wasatch Front. And even though we won't see a whole lot of snow with this, it's enough to create those slick driving conditions. So tomorrow morning, waking up in Salt Lake City, expect to see some snow for many of you. For St. George area, you're close to 60 through this weekend, close to 70 starting Monday and Tuesday, cooling down middle of next week back into the mid-50s. For the Wasatch Front, mid-40s tomorrow, so some rain will get mixed in during the afternoon. For Saturday, 37, close to 45 degrees early next week, cooling middle of the week, more chances for rain and snow. Kelly?
Thanks, Allison. Health departments across the state are experiencing a new rush for COVID-19 vaccination appointments tonight. This after Governor Spencer Cox announced Utahns now aged 65 to 69 are eligible for the vaccine. Originally, that age group had to wait until at least March 1st. The Utah County Health Department tells us their appointments for the 70-plus age group had already slowed, and in fact, they had more than 1,000 unfilled time slots. But that did change within 15 minutes of opening the gates to the 65 to 69 age range.
Any open slots that we had available, for instance, for appointments today and tomorrow and for events on Saturday, all of those open appointment slots have already been filled. So that's a really, really good thing.
Utahns with underlying medical conditions still have to wait until March 1st before they are eligible for a COVID-19 vaccine. Listen to this. 3 Utah pageant queens are stuck in Texas tonight after a historic snowstorm shut down much of the state. The 3 queens, along with about 100 other contestants, spent last weekend competing in the United States of America pageant. But right now, about 60 to 70 pageant queens and their families are still stuck inside a hotel.
So they're stuck there, no water, they don't have access to food. We are trying to ship in any restaurant that will deliver. We are buying in bulk meals just so that we can still feed them. It's kind of just a disaster right now.
Sounds like it. The pageant queens and their families pay for travel and food on their own dime, so a GoFundMe page has been set up to help. We do have a link to that on our website, fox13now.com. Bills dealing with transgender youth could face trouble if they make it to Governor Spencer Cox's desk. At his monthly news conference, the governor disclosed he will talk with Morgan Representative Carol Burkle about her bill. It looks to block transgender girls from participating in school sports. Now, the governor getting emotional when talking about the complicated nature of this bill. Listen to this.
I think there's still much that we can do to protect women's sports and also to send a message to trans kids that there's a place for them and that they belong.
On another bill that deals with transgender youth medical care, the governor signaled he would veto it if it does get to his desk, but he has been talking to the sponsor and LGBTQ rights groups to find compromise. Finally, tonight, there is a local connection to the Perseverance rover that just landed on Mars today. Historic event. Hundreds of companies all around the world worked on the rover, including one based out of Orem. Mox Tech created 3 parts for the rover, 2 X-ray windows and also an X-ray tube. These parts help the rover to examine and then map rocks to see if it can detect life. This is the 5th time one of their products has gone to Mars. That's it for the Fox 13 Quickcast. Today's top stories in just 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Modern Family starts now. Good night.